What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Open once again for indoor dining. Visit ribcompany.com for info. We're out at Millikan on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for a scrimmage against Santa Fe, the first semi-competitive game at the new DeHaven Stadium, at least for football. Not going to officially count, but it was a game-like setting with uniforms, refs, the whole deal. We got our first look at 6'2" freshman quarterback Miles Jackson, who just transferred in, and the Rams found out late that their game was canceled on Friday, so Romeo Pelham able to get this on the schedule last minute and give his team a chance to play. But Santa Fe, they got the ball first and had their best drive on the first drive until Gavin Broderick put an end to that, blowing up the running play and then getting in for the sack as well. Broderick with a monster defensive game. You will see more of him later in this highlight. Then when Jackson got the ball, showed what he could do, throwing on the run and gunning it into Matthew Martinez to pick up 15 yards. Then Ajay Gravelli, a nifty run here, using his hand, rolls over the defender. The hand is not down. It turns a loss into a 9-yard gain as he channels his inner Herschel Dennis with that run. Then on fourth down, Jackson rifles one to Martinez. That picks up a dozen and moves the sticks. Jackson, then again, looking for his running back, hits Gravelli on the wheel route, a 26-yard gain as he wheels, spins, and plunges down to the Santa Fe 3-yard line. That's going to set things up on the doorstep. Gravelli's like, all right, someone come in and take this touchdown run. Roy Smith says, I'll be your Huckleberry. He comes in and forces it into the end zone. The senior with the touchdown plunge. 10 minutes into the game, it's 7-0 Millikan. Good start for the Rams. Now going back to that defense, all up in the Chiefs' backfield. Ryan Dubone with the sack, and you're going to have to do more than that to stop him. Millikan looking to get it to Takario Davis. Normally we don't show incompletions, but TD mosses the defenders and, somehow drops this. He knows he should have caught it, but don't worry. We'll have more from 7 later. He'll have his moment. And it starts on defense at cornerback. Look at this solid form tackle. The Arizona commit planting the runner in his place. Millikan would then hit pay dirt on their next drive. Jackson over the middle, back-to-back throws completed to Angelo Miranda, including this 13-yard strike. That would double the advantage. It's now 14-0 Millikan. Back on defense, Leo Moreno took over on this drive. He had back-to-back sacks. That Rams defense had 7 sacks in the game, 11 tackles for loss, and they held that Santa Fe offense under 60 total yards. Impressive stuff. But Broderick was the standout. He had 3 sacks all by himself and really led that defensive front and had energy and was in the Chiefs' backfield all day long. Towards the end of the first half, Jackson took some home run swings. First, going to find Jai Drummer for a 70-yard touchdown as 18 went up to get the ball, and he gone. A big play for the Rams offense. Pelham certainly got to be pleased with what he saw from his freshman quarterback, but 9 ain't done yet. First play of the next drive hits Davis over the middle, and Bobo says bye-bye. 65 yards as he just sprints and pulls away from that Chiefs secondary. Jackson with touchdown passes on each of his last 3 throws of that first half. 28-0 Millikan. In the second half, the D was still locked in. Darius Gaines with the tackle for loss as he storms in with other white shirts. And yo, D, tell him what we're on, bro. Oh, and you do know that. The next play, Matthew Garcia steps in for the INT. And we always say, if you picks it, you got to six it. And that's what Garcia does, taking it back to the house. The senior captain getting to have some fun on his home field. His teammates hyping him up, obviously. Gravelli with another nice run here. He's had 85 total yards on 10 touches and lost a shoe. Shout out to JJ. Jackson, though, showing off the arm as he rifles this in to his running back for a first down. And then on the move, action, Jackson going to hit Dubone in stride for the score. Jackson was 15 of 19, 263 yards, and 4 touchdowns as Millikan impressive in this one as they dominate for the 48-0 win. We want to thank our sponsors over at Ocean Law Center for their support of local sports coverage. The Moore League football season is going to roll on next week. If you want all the coverage, you know where to be, right here at the 562.